Let's review this question paper. So there's a proof of trigonometry, which always you should be well aware about. So here the thing is cos A minus B, which is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, and this is there in the formula book, and replace A with 90 minus A. Okay, so cos 90 minus A minus B was equal to cos 90 minus A cos B plus sin 90 minus A sin B, and cos 90 minus A is equal to sin A, so which is nothing but sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. On the left hand side also cos 90 minus A, so ideally it is this cos 90 minus A minus B, so that will become cos 90 minus A plus B. If you remove the the bracket is not like this, cos 90 minus A minus B, so that will become cos 90 minus A plus B, that will be sin A plus B, which is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay, use the formula using the calculator, find the value of sin 75, so which is without using the calculator. Okay, so you have to show the working. So sin 75 can be written as sin 30 plus 45, which is equal to sin 30 cos 45 plus cos 30 sin 45, that is equal to, then sin 30 cos 45 you can find it using the formula book. So 1 over 2 by 1 over root 2 by root 3 by 2 and 1 over root 2, that's equal to 1 over 2 root 2 plus root 3 over 3 2 root 2, which is equal to 1 plus root 3 over 2 root 2. Okay, then the next question, find all the solutions for the equations sin t equal to sin 2t. Okay, so what you can do here is, I can bring everything to one side. Sin 2t minus sin t is equal to 0, or sin A minus sin B is equal to 2 cos A plus B by 2. So it is sin 3t over 2 sin t over 2, which is equal to 0, or cos 3t over 2 is equal to 0, or sin t over 2 is equal to 0. So then t is equal to 60, 180, etc. and 300. Okay, and this t will be equal to 0, 360. So you can use this method. Now if you move on to this one, okay, you know how to plot the graph. So the graph will something comes like the final graph will go like something like this. So you need to plot it. Okay, I'm not plotting it now. And then you can find the correlation coefficient. You know how to find the correlation coefficient, and then find the mean of the value. So mean, you will get it as 4.18, and y dash will be 19.73, and that you should be marking it into the graph, and find the equation of line of best fit. So with that is y is equal to a plus bx, and that will be, a should be it will be noted down as 31.5 minus 2.8 x, and the slope, because slope is equal to minus 2.8 x. Okay, so the slope means that for every additional year of the age of the car, the value of the car drops by 2800. Okay, because that is the value which is displayed. And the next one, doesn't want to spend 18,000, so which means that you can write this as the price is 18,000, so the y will be 18 because we are dividing it by 1000. So 18 will be equal to 31.5 minus 2.8x. 2.8x is equal to 31.5 minus 18, just an algebraic simplification. X is equal to 31.5 minus 13.5 divided by 2.8, which will be 4.8 years. Now moving on to this one. Find the number of bacteria in the colony after 4.5 hours. So which means that this is the formula. So to find the value, you just need to put E is equal to 0.065 times 4.5, and then you will get the value of 602.89 and give your answer nearest whole number. So that will be 603 is the answer. Okay. Find the times in hours that take the colony to grow up to 790 bacteria. So it is like 790 is equal to 450 into e to the power of 0.065 t. Okay, whenever you have an exponents, you need to use the log. So remember that. So first what you do, you bring this to this side, 790 divided by 450 e to the power of 0.065 t, and then you take log ln of 790 over 450, that is equal to 0.065 t. Okay, then ln 790 minus ln 450 and 0.065 t. Okay, and t is equal to ln 790 minus ln 450 divided by 0.065, and that will be 8.7. Okay, so just if you learn one method, like one question with an exponents, then you will be able to do any kind of questions. And in this average, so if you need to find the average, we know that 1 by b minus a, so 1 by 9 to the power of 3, integrate. Okay, average is integration, so it is like 450 e to the power of 0.065 t dt. Okay, and that is equal to 1 over 9. Sorry, 450. You can just write 450 here because 450 is the constant and you can take that out. So it is 450 over 9 e to the power of 12 times 0.065 minus e to the power of 3, 0.065. Okay, so you sub in the values and then you simplify, you will get 743.2. So average will be 743. Find the rate at which it is changing when t is equal to 12. Okay, so rate at which this is changing. So in this case, what you should do is you should find the differentiation of this. So which is like 450 times e to the power of, or whenever you talk about the rate, it is the differentiation, 0.065t times 0.065, which will be equal to 29.25 e to the power of 0.065 t. Okay, and then n dash 12. Okay, they're asking for 12, so it is n dash 12. So you just sub in the values to the power of 0.065 times 12. That will be equal to 63.8. And how will you interpret this? At hour 12, the population is growing at a rate of 63.8 bacteria per hour. At hour 12, the population is growing at a rate of 63.8 bacteria per hour. That is what we are talking about. At k hours, the rate of increase is greater than 90 bacteria per hour. So at k hours, 29. So we have found the n dash t, right? So it is mostly n dash t what you have to take. 29.25 e to the power of 0.065 k is greater than 90. Okay, so now it's like an inequality solution. So 0.065k is greater than 90. 90 over 29.25, which will be equal to so 29.25, and then you can sorry, you need not calculate it here. So you can put an ln here, so which will be 0.065k will be greater than ln 90 over 29.25, and this will be equal to ln 90 minus ln 29.25, or k will be equal to ln 90 minus ln 29.25 divided by 0.065. So it's not equal to, greater than. So K will be equal to 17.29, approximating it to 18. Okay, number of bacteria in the beginning stages, this one. So assume that both colonies start at the growing time. Find to the which bacteria both the colonies will be equal. Okay, so you have 450 e to the power of 0.065 t should be equal to 220 e to the power of 0.17 t. So 450 divided by 220 is equal to e to the power of 0.17 t divided by to the power of 0 e to the 0.65 t. So it's all simple manipulation. That will be equal to e to the power of 0.105 t. ln 450 over 220 will be equal to 0.105 t, or t is equal to ln 450 over 220 divided by 0.105, and then you can simplify this as 6.82 or approximate it to 7 hours. Now to write it in the polar form, to write it in the polar form, you need to find r first. So it is like r is equal to root of 1 square plus minus root 3 square, which will be equal to 2. Also you need to find tan alpha, which is equal to root 3 over 1, or alpha is equal to tan inverse root 3 over 1, which will be equal to pi over 3. Okay, or theta will be equal to 5 pi over 3 because it falls in the third quadrant. Okay, hence or otherwise form. Okay, yeah, so sorry, we have to write this in polar form. So it will be 2 cos 5 pi over 3 plus I sine 5 pi over 3. Otherwise write it in the rectangle form. So 6 it set, this is nothing but set, so you need to write it as set to the power of 6, that is equal to 2 to the power of 6, the previous one. So I'm writing it as cos 5 pi over 3 plus I sine 5 pi over 3 to the power of 6. That will be equal to 64 cos 10 pi plus I sine 10 pi. Okay. Now given that fx is equal to, find two roots. It's pretty easy. 3x square plus 8x minus 35 is equal to 0. Fx is equal to 0. So it's just a quadratic equation. You need to factorize it. So 3x minus 7 and x plus 5 is equal to 0, and x will be equal to 7 over 3. X is equal to minus 5, or you can use a minus b formula. Hence or otherwise solve this equation. So here you need to write this as 3 to the power of 2m plus 1 plus 8 times 3 to the power of m minus 35 is equal to 0. Okay, you can just sub into the values, or you can use the logarithmic method to do that. So let me just try the logarithmic method to solve this equation. So what I will do is like 3 times 3m to the power of 2 plus 8 times 3 to the power of m minus 35 is equal to 0. Okay, so since I have already solved this equation, minus 5 will not work. So I will write at 3 to the power of m is equal to 7 over 3 because I have already solved this equation. Now I will write log 3 to the power of m is equal to log base 3. Okay, base is 3, 7 over 3. Okay, or m is equal to, because log 3 will be 0 or 1 maybe, and log 3 7 over 3, that's equal to log 7 minus log 3, which is equal to log 3, base is 3. Okay, so it is log 3 is 7 minus 1. So log 3 is 1. Show that x minus 3 is a root of fx. So for that, what you do, f of minus 3, so which is nothing but just sub in the values. So 2 into minus 3 square plus 5 into minus 3 minus 4 into minus 3 minus 3. So you simplify all these together and see whether you are getting 0. Okay, so just put it into the calculator and then see that. Then you can see that x plus 3 is a factor. So if x plus 3 is a factor, what you will do, you divide this, long division. So you should be knowing this. So once you divide this, you will get the answer of 2x square minus x minus 1, and then you factorize this, so you will get 2x plus 1 and x minus 1, and from 2x plus 1, 2x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 over 2. From x, this one, x is equal to 1. So you get all the three factors. Coordinates of the local maximum or local minimum. So the equation is 2x cube plus 5x square minus 4x minus 3. Local maximum on local minimum, dy by dx is equal to 0. So you can write this as 6x square plus, so differentiate this, 6x square plus 10x minus 4 is equal to 0, or 3x square plus 5x minus 2 is equal to 0, or you can take it as x plus 2, 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. 3x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2, 3x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 over 3. Okay, so and that is not enough, so you need to find the maximum point and the minimum point. So you have to find f of 1 over 3, that you will get it as minus 100 over 27 by subbing in the value, and f of minus 2, you will get it as 9. So the maximum point will be minus 2, 9, and the minimum point will be 1 over 3 minus 100 over 27.